Okay, let's refresh our memory on how to find solutions when they already gave you the factors. Remember, it's equal to 0, so I have to set this equal to 0 and this equal to 0. So let's start. 7x minus 2 equals 0. We're going to solve that one. And x plus 8 equals 0. And we're going to solve that one. Okay? So I want you to pause the video and start solving for x on both of them. Okay, so you should have moved the 2 over, changed the sign, so it becomes a positive 2 equals 7x. And then you divide by 7. So x equals 2 over 7. And then the other one, move the 8 over, change the sign, and you're done. So it's x equals negative 8. So how do you check that those are the solutions? You would type this in Desmos and make sure that 2 over 7 is one of the solutions and negative 8 is one of the solutions. So let's go check. Okay, so when you type it in Desmos, here is one of my solutions. Why is it not clicking? Negative 8. And then here's my other solution. And if you don't know, you just type 2 divided by 7 and make sure that it gives you the same thing that it did here, which in this case it is. They just rounded. Okay, so that's how you check. Let's go do example 1 and example 2 because that's how your work today is going to be. So all the problems on the back page, you're going to do them exactly like I'm going to show you right now to do example 1 and example 2. So example 1, they already gave you the solutions. The solutions are negative 2 and positive 4. They wrote them down right here. So one of the solutions is x equals 4. The other solution is x equals negative 2. So make sure that you're writing this down. If they gave you the solutions, I can move them back. Why is this messing up? I can move them back, change the sign, x minus 4 equals 0. Move this one back, change the sign, x plus 2 equals 0. Those are your factors. Okay? And once you found, so I'm going to take these two factors and I'm going to multiply them using the box. So let's draw the box over here on the side. I have x plus 4 and x, oh no, that's minus 4. Hold on. X minus 4 and x plus 2. I got them from right here and right here. So then you start multiplying. What's x times x? X squared. What's x times 2? 2x. What's x times negative 4? Negative 4x. And what's negative 4 times 2? Negative 8. You take these two and you add them. What's negative 4 plus 2? Use the calculator. Negative 4 plus 2. Negative 2. So my quadratic is x squared minus 2x minus 8. And that's your final answer. That's what they want. It said write the equation, not the factors, the equation when they give you the solutions. Okay? So we're going to do the same thing with example 2. Now they gave you fractions. So we can still do this, right? Let's see. Let's write them down. One of my solutions is x equals 2/3. And the other solution is x equals negative 3/4. So what's the first thing you need to do? I cannot just move it over and change the sign. Not divide. Remember, it's going to be the opposite. So over here, Oops. Over here, we divided last. What's the opposite of dividing? Multiplying. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 3. Over here, same thing. I'm going to multiply both sides by 4, the bottom number. Why? Because it cancels out. Okay, it cancels out. So now I have 3x equals 2, and I have 4x equals a negative 3. What's the last step? What's the last step? Now you move it over and you change the sign. So this becomes a minus 2. 3x minus 2 equals 0. That's one of my factors. And this one, move it over, change the sign. It's 4x plus 3 equals 0. That's my other factor. So what do I do with the factors? What am I going to do with the factors? Put them in the box because we need to multiply them, right? So I have this box that I'm going to multiply 3x minus 2 and 4x plus 3. What's 3x times 4x? 12x squared. What's 3x times 3? Positive 9x. 3 times 3 is 9. What's negative 2 times 4x? Negative 8x. And what's negative 2 times 3? Negative 6. Make sure that you get the signs correct. I would use the calculator to multiply because if you mess them up, it's going to be wrong. So I'm going to add these two. 1x. Okay? So my middle term is 1x. My quadratic function is 12x squared plus 1x minus 6. Okay? So make sure that you copied everything down, that you know how to do this, because that's exactly how you're going to do the back problems. If they're fractions, you do it like this. If they're not fractions, you do it like example 1. Okay? If you need extra paper to work on because there's not enough space, make sure that you get some from me. Okay?